To bring you some developments on the story that's dominated world football for the last few weeks, and that's, of course, what's happening at the Spanish Football Federation and women's football in general in the country. Now, they have a new coach, Montse, who's replaced Jorge Vilda, and the coach was due to announce her first squad today for the upcoming Nations League. However, she's had to delay the announcement because of an announcement that was made by 39 players demanding changes to how Spanish football is run, how it is governed, how it is structured, because of the fallout to the scandal involving Luis Rubiales and the alleged kiss on the lips of Jenni Hermoso. The Federation said that basically the players have rejected their attempts to convince them to return to international duty, if you like, earlier today. So where does that leave the coach? Well, Montse now has to decide whether to try and call up the players amongst the 39 who have announced themselves today, or select a completely different team. They've got Nations League games against Sweden and Switzerland coming up on the 22nd and 26th of September. And you look at the context of this. Remember that last year, 12 players revolted and said they wouldn't, 15 players revolted and said they would not play under Jorge Vilda. And then after that, after what happened at the Women's World Cup, the 23 players in that squad, the Women's World Cup winning squad, they refused. They said they refused to play for Spain again unless he stepped down. Well, now, and we have the press release here, 39 players demanding changes, and they said that the changes that they've had so far are not enough for those players to feel safe where they are respected as women, where women's football is backed, is supported, and where they can play to their highest level. And they close off their statement by saying this is the moment, we believe, to fight to show that these situations, these practices don't have any place in our football or in our society, that the current structure has to change. And we're doing this so that the future generations can have a football which is much more egalitarian and at the standard that we all deserve. So obviously that's had that impact on the new coach to the women's national team in Spain, Montse, set to announce that squad for the Nations League games, as we mentioned, against Switzerland and Sweden in the next 7 to 10 days. But they have announced that has to be, unfortunately for her, just delayed a bit because she simply doesn't know whether she can call up these players, 39 of whom have put their name to this statement. This story is developing all the time, and we'll have our chief reporter, Carve Solicor, on set with me to really unpick the detail a little bit later on. And, of course, the background to this story is what's happened with Luis Rubiales. And now, today, a Spanish court has imposed a restraining order on the former Spanish FA boss to prevent him from coming within 500 metres of Jenni Hermoso or even trying to contact her. Rubiales has appeared in court to be investigated for sexual assault for kissing Hermoso on the lips in the aftermath of the World Cup final. During the testimony, Rubiales denied the accusations, according to a statement by the prosecutor's office. He eventually stepped down from his role on September the 10th.